Check what I sent you.
What?
I got sent that.
By who?
Doesn't matter who, does it?
I mean, listen, to be honest with you, if somebody rings me and sends me a profile that isn't mine, the first question out of my mouth is not going to be who sent you that. The first thing I'm going to say is that I know that looks like me because that probably is me, but that's not me who made that account. That's the first thing that I'm saying. Because if you ask me who sent you that, it's as if I'm trying to find out who snitched on me. You know what I mean? Like who told my madness. So to be honest, her reaction,
This is crazy.
Yeah, so what's it all about then?
Maybe someone is using my picture, but I'm not Masika Meta.
Yeah, but how do I know that though?
that part threw me off when he said it, but how do I know that though? I would have thought that this whole time he would have had evidence of who she was. I mean, to be fair though, do you ever have a conversation with your partner or anyone and say, hey, let me see your driving license. Hey, let me see your passport. I guess you don't really have those conversations, but at the same time though, it's a bit of a sticky one.
Don't you talk to me? What the fuck?
You're 7,000 miles away. How the fuck do I know what your name is?
Are you insane?
How do I know that you're even the person you say you are?
Ooh-wee, my man has turned up heated. How do I know you're not the person you say you are?
What have you been getting?
It's gonna be a long game though, couldn't it?
If you don't trust me, you better tell me that you don't trust me, because I'm not gonna take this bullshit.
I want to believe you, but how can I?
You've seen my ID. Have you not seen my ID?
No, I haven't.
It's bizarre though when she was like, if you not see my ID, I think you would know whether someone's seen your ID or not. But anyway.
I haven't seen your ID. You want to get your passport out? Let me see.
What? I'm not gonna prove shit. If you don't trust me, fuck off.
I mean, listen, the question is, can you trust her? The question is she telling the truth? But hey, the way she was like, if you don't believe me, well then F you. The question is, does he end up effing off? Or does he stick around? Well, he does stick around. But the question is though, the more he sticks around, I feel like the more things started to expose himself. Let's get into it.
Trust me. Do you want me to show you my ID?
It might be helpful.
I'm not gonna go around showing you my passport and stuff like that. You need to calm down. You need to...
Yo, make sense out of that. So do you want me to show you your ID? Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm not gonna do that. Why is he ignoring the fact that she just said I'm not gonna do that? She said you need to calm down. Then obviously he calms down, and then they carry on as if everything's a-okay. But the thing is though, she's giving you no clarification that, well, she hasn't shown you your ID. That's the bottom line. She has not shown it to you. So the way he was able to walk away as if it's okay is quite fascinating. And the fact that she didn't want to show her ID, be telling him 1,000 words. But to be honest with you, this wasn't even the pinnacle of the video. This isn't even the part where I sat there and I said to myself, there's a possible chance that she may be scamming.
To get all of the dowry sorted. It's to show appreciation to Marcy's parents, but to me it sounds a bit like I'm buying her, which I'm not. It's...
Now I do know that in Kenyan culture, and to be fair, in a lot of African culture, you know, when a man wants to marry a woman, give or take, sometimes you have to provide a lot of things to the family.
15 cows, 48 goats, 3 bags of maize, 4 bags of beans, 50 kilos of sugar, some duvets, some blankets, a mattress. What's that in?
Whew, boy, man, I got tired just hearing him say every single item on there. That is ridiculous. And the saddest part about it is that that's not even all of it. But the question is, how much was all of that?
Or normal money then?
I think altogether it comes to about 5 grand.
5 grand's a lot of money. As long as you know that you're agreeing to, but not just letting you provide, you know, as well.
Oh yeah, so you don't think that all our money should go to like a pair.
5 grand. You know, so he's paying for the wedding. He's paying for the wedding. Listen, anything that involves the wedding, he's paying for, basically, right? Including extra foods and whatnot going towards the family. That's a lot of stuff that he's having to pay for. Hence the reason why in the first episode, he talked about how he's even working extra jobs just to be able to make, you know, that money. Honestly, the fact that he's even got a son, I don't know how he's paying his own bills, providing for his kid, and also providing for this goddamn wedding, as well as her family. If you ask me, man, I would have just found a woman in the UK, bro. Like, what are you doing with yourself? It's a calamity.
Parents, and then we not have any money for when she comes over. She'll want to do things like when she's here, she'll want to drive, and everything costs money, so she understands that.
It's actually quite bizarre because he actually expects her to come to the UK after, and then he actually thinks she's going to work. Now, I'm not saying that she's not going to work. I can promise you now, it's not how he thinks it's going to be. That is that. But hey, man, continue.
I forgot to, when you were writing the budget, how the stuff that we were given. I think I wrote them on a different page, so I saw them yesterday, then I was like, oops.
And how much is that?
90 to 100,000.
So, you know, he's already listed out a bunch of things that she told him that he needs to buy and all that kind of stuff. And now she's coming out here by saying, oh, by the way, there was actually more on a different page that I forgot about. So yeah, this is where we are.
Is he taking a piss? 100,000 shillings is like 750 quid. I thought everything was paid for. Where am I going to get this money from?
Yeah, they're like necessary, they have to be good.
The maddest part about it is the way she even conducts herself. She conducts herself in a way as if he should be able to get this money as if it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Like, yo, if this isn't a red flag, goddamn. Well, goddamn, love really is blind. Yeah.
And where's that coming from?
We're gonna figure something out. You can work it tonight, maybe.
Work tonight and get 750 quid. This wedding's costing an arm and a leg.
Exactly, it's costing an arm and a freaking leg. And you see the way she's like, oh, you can just work tonight and get extra for 700 quid. Like, I don't know why she thinks that it's that simple. And even if he could earn that, it doesn't mean he would get paid that on the night. You know what I mean? Unless it's cash in hand. Jesus.
I'm just working about 18 hours a day just to try and afford everything. You've got to think that all the flights this year, the money that's already been put aside for the dowry, and I'm paying for, like, everyone to eat.
Bro, I hate to break it to you, but she doesn't give a damn. Her facial expression says I don't give a damn. Look at this. You can get some from, you know, we have savings. I don't know. The way she's like, we have savings. I don't know. First of all, there is no we. It's all of him. God damn.
You can cut some from, I don't know, we have savings, I don't know.
What savings? It's all going to the wedding, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
You're making me go mad now. Everyone pays dowry.
Yeah, everyone pays that. Everyone pays it, but it's the difference in what they pay, isn't it?
Oh boy, my man came in with that one. But it's the difference in what they pay, isn't it? I mean, but to be honest with you, again, I don't feel sorry for him because you signed up for this. So now you got to obviously pay the deed. But again, you could have just found a woman local to home.
Like that. No, it's nothing like that.
Is she having me on? I feel like she's bleeding me dry. You're stressing me out. I'm flying tomorrow and you're all of a sudden saying I've got to have 750 quid.
So what are we going to do now? Because we have to show up the stuff.
I don't know.
It's okay, goodbye.
The way she was like, it's okay, goodbye. He's flying out tomorrow, but she wants him to get 750 quid by tomorrow. When he's flying out tomorrow, she's mad. And she's talking about how she's getting mad now. How? But this is the problem though. This is what happens when you try and marry someone from a different culture. A lot of times people just don't understand, you know, the type of pressure you'll put yourself under when you want to marry someone from a different culture. And that's just that. And I think sometimes marrying someone from a different culture is the easy part. It's then being married to that person and having to experience whatever hurdles and challenges that you're not used to, that may make you feel uncomfortable when you are in that culture. Just that simple. You know what I mean? Like for women, if they marry an Indian man per se, give or take, depending on where he's from, which part, you know, as soon as you marry him, you're going to end up living with his family and end up doing all the chores in the house. It happens in other countries as well, under religions and whatnot. Then obviously in this situation here, he's in a position where he has to keep earning money after money after money, and it's all going to her. And the crazy thing about it is that I think he thinks that all this money that he's spending right now on her to get to marry to her will just be it. Bro, this is just the beginning of your life. This is just the beginning. You are going to be providing for her and any children that you may have with her for the rest of your life. That's it. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because traditionally, traditionally old school, whatever, that is pretty much how a relationship generally was, right? And the man earns the money, the woman does X, Y, Z. But, bro, you live in the UK. That's not possible right now. Cost of living is mad. Okay? So at the end of the day, he has shot himself in the foot. And he has the opportunity to walk away. But he's choosing not to, clearly. I'm just saying that in his head, he thinks that she's going to come and work. And I'm not saying she's not going to, but whatever job she does, it's not going to be a job that's going to keep her on her feet for too long. You do a cheeky little part-time one, maybe even less than part-time hours. just for something to do. But understand the moment that you have kids, game over you, bro. Game over you. But again, though, I'm not saying that. Listen, I grew up with Kenyans, and I know that my friend, his sisters, they all work, they have jobs, but they're also married to very, you know, wealthy guys, stable guys. So what they do is just lingering here and there. You know what I'm saying. But with that being said, though, but then again, though, I will say this: the Kenyans that I grew up with, they were also, just like myself, they were also influenced by the UK lifestyle of, you know, going to work. I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship with someone, not like I've been raised in Kenya, but to be in a relationship with someone that is born and raised in Kenya and what mentality that they are bringing. It may be completely different to the one that I've seen. Either way, though, it's about to be a calamity for the rest of the season for this guy. We'll see. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course,